Wait a second. How long have I been muted? Have I been muted for the last 30 minutes? Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. I've been talking this whole time, and I've been muted. Oh, streaming. You're 90% technical issues, 10% actually streaming. Oh my god. So yeah, we beat Master Mustard. That's good. Yeah, I must have just never unmuted at the start. Holy shit. So right now we're just kind of messing around for the next few minutes. You know, we're going to head to the Crown Tundra here in a second, but I'm just kind of looking around, going through the workout, see. So I have no idea what got said and what didn't get said. So I'm just going to assume none of it did. But, at the top of the stream, I basically said that, yesterday I went and got, all the max mushrooms we were missing. So that way we could get max mushroom Urshifu. And then we just didn't straight up use it in the battle because Urshifu fainted. But yeah. So yeah, that was a whole thing that happened. I know part of the reason why Morty's unable to escape is because he's so slow. And like, look at this Sharpedo just fucking raising its agility out the wazoo. Yeah, oh my gosh, I can't believe the first... Oh my god, I can't believe... God, I can't believe we've been going for 30 minutes. But yeah, so we're doing max mushrooms. I'm not even going to go to that Wailord. Because again, once it's gone, it's kind of sort of gone forever in my experience. Because it never returns. Which is so sad, because that's really cool. Like, the idea of just having the giant Wailord is a really fucking cool idea, man. I wish more Pokemon... Right? I want more Pokemon games in the future to do that, because it's such a cool idea. Dubious Disc, that's for Porygon. 4 more in the Workout Sea. So yeah, the Workout Sea is just a series of islands. And each... I think there's one special one that has like 2 Diglets on it. Or there's like one up on like the coast over there. I don't know, there's something weird like that. Now we're heading over to Ditto Island real quick. We should actually go talk to the Diglett guy, because he gives us rewards. Yeah, there's like 4 Diglets here, if I remember correctly. Something stupid like that. They're around like these rocks. Oh, it's Executor. And there's Dittos. Like I said, they're here. There's a Destiny Knot, so if you ever need a Destiny Knot for competitive, that's one of like 2 places you can get one. Don't remember where the other place is, but I know there is. I know you can look that up. Because you can get one in the main story as well. And yeah, Destiny Knots are super important for IV training. Yeah, I don't remember where you get the Destiny Knot in the main story. I don't think we've gotten it, but yeah, you get 2. Alright, let's run along the beach, because I think the last one is on the beach. I don't know, we did... Yeah, here it is. Alright, there's the last one in the Workout Sea. So yeah, I think we found, I want to hope we'd found at least half, so like, of the 151 Digletts, I think we found like 75-ish. God, we were muted for the first half. Yeah, whatever. I mean, we beat Mustard. Come on, it's not that big of a deal. Didn't go exactly how I expected it to, but hey, it all worked out in the end. But yeah, no, I do like the Isle of Armor. And yeah, it's definitely like the Isle of Armor and the Crown Tundra are both like experiments for what would eventually become Legends Arceus. And what in Legends Arceus, meanwhile, is the steps towards hopefully Scarlet and Violet being a full open world Pokemon game. And then, you know, they're eventually going to make a Pokemon World of Warcraft, probably. Even though I'm not into... I see one right there real quick. Wait. Even though honestly, I don't need Pokemon World of Warcraft. It kind of just seems inevitable at this point. It's definitely not what I want. But yeah. Alright, let's talk to the Diglett man. Hello. Oh my gosh, I found 107? Wow, so we're only missing like 40 something. You found 108. Oh, whatever. 43 more. So yeah, he gives us Pokemon based on what we do. Specifically the Alolan Pokemon. This is normal Slowpoke, I assume. Yep. Oh, and it's got a King's Rock on it. That's a Kukui. Again, I don't remember. I know they had a different name in Legends Arceus. I just don't remember. It's something like that. Isn't Kukui also the name of the professor? We got a Sandshrew. I actually really like Alolan Sandshrew and Sandslash. I've never used one before. But I think the Igloo does... Because you get them so late in the game, right? In the game of, Sword and Shield. Now, I do not know if we breed... this Alolan Raichu with a Ditto, and it has a Pichu or a Pikachu, I don't remember which one it would have. Would that evolve into an Alolan Raichu, or would that just become a normal Raichu? I actually don't know. I've never tested that out before. Oops. No. We have an Alolan Marowak, which I have used both Alolan Marowak and normal Marowak. Both, yeah, I like it. Honestly, pretty decent. Alolan Executor, which is just a great design. Seriously, I love the palm tree design so much. Never used it, but cool design. Alright, and I think this is our last one. Poplio. Poplio! My favorite Gen 7 starter. Yep. I still like Poplio. And I think he goes on to give you a Litten and a Rowlet. And I'm sure he gives you something else as well. At some point or another. But yeah, that's everything I wanted to do in the Isle. I mean, there's still, again, 50 more Digletts to find. There's still probably something else to do. I know at some point you can go find Clara, who isn't here for some reason. And you can go get your trainer card. I don't know where she is. Actually, wait, let's go through the train station. You can go talk to, and yeah, because she has a rare league card, and I think you get it from battling her again or whatever. I don't remember what the details are. There's also those new challenges we unlocked, those limited challenges. And I know one of the things that I have been looking out for, but I haven't seen, is after you beat it, gym leaders can show up on the Isle of Armor. And like Marnie, I know I've seen Nessa before, but they can show up on the Isle of Armor and you can like just talk to them. If you complete the dex, she'll give you a reward. Yeah. Because, yeah, the real dex is in, whatever the Snow City is. That's where you can get the actual, like, the full dex completion certificate. But there's a special certificate for the Isle of Armor, and there's a special certificate for the Crown Tundra. So, if we go to our bag real quick, or our party. So, yeah, this is... So, these are all the new guys we got. Which I'm going to move... I'm actually going to mass select. So yeah, that's all the new stuff we got. But yeah, so there's a bunch of stuff we've caught in here through the max raid dens. Basically everything in here that I caught yesterday. A lot of water types. Specifically, a lot of Poliwhirls. And even some, I fought like 4 Merrills. All of them got away. Yeah, I got a few things. Drapion, a normal Marowak. Admittedly, I think we did this on stream last time. Yeah, it's mostly these Poliwags. 56 Chansey, okay. No shinies or anything, I should say. Yeah. So now we can go to the Crown Tundra. Which has always been down here. The Crown Tundra. First cruiser. Researching Pokemon biology, a member of the ancient and rare Pokemon. With your Pokedex, will you help me research the species here? Now, I actually have no idea what she gives you. Like, I know the Isle of Armor, she gives you... It's not an XP charm. I think it's like a Mark charm. I have no idea what the Crown Tundra lady gives you. Because I've never actually completed the Crown Tundra Dex. Which is part of the... Right, which is one of the things I plan on doing here. Is getting the two Pokemon I'm missing, which are Regieleki and Glacier. Yeah, here we are. The Crown Tundra. Come on, Dad, lay off and quit following me already. I'm gonna go on a Dynamax adventure in the Max Layer, and I don't need you breathing down my neck. I'm here to battle loads and loads of rare Dynamax Pokemon. Oh, don't fret. I know somewhere way more fun than those musty old plays. Get ready for loads of quality time with the coolest dad ever. What a generous and totally unwanted offer. Afraid I'm gonna have to say no thanks. Alright, you ready to meet the coolest dad ever? Come on, Nia, be reasonable. Or be ready to be ultra mega embarrassed as I unleash the noble roar of dad. I'll take a hard pass on that, thanks. Excuse me, hello. Yes, you boy over there. My dad is stubborn as steel and he won't leave me alone. Back me up, would ya? Yeah, sure. Brilliant. Have a great time with this geezer then. Hold on, lad. Can't say I approve of you butting in blindly, but I'm just gonna give you a trounce in this young lady here ought to see reason. Name's Peony. Brace yourself. I'm pretty ferocious in battle. I like Peony so much. He's so much fun. He's a steel type trainer, right? Whereas Clara was poison, he's steel. Aren't you brave picking a fight with a one-time gym leader? Yep. Yeah, we're not in the best situation here, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Yep. Holy shit, like I said, not in the best situation here. Critical hit still, but... yeah. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, what do we have? I guess Hard is good against steel types. Anything else? Oh, we have fight. Okay, Sirius Black is fighting types. Okay, okay. So we'll be fine. Admittedly, I don't know if Heat Crash is going to do that much, because steel types are pretty big. Not bad at all, but watch out, it's my turn. Yeah, Copperage is gone. Nah, we can keep going, because again, he uses steel types. Steel, it's tough as they come. The more hits it takes, the more Ultra Mega something something. Moved on before I could do anything. So, I do not know if this guy always has level 70 Pokemon. I honestly don't know. It wouldn't surprise me if he always had level 70s, but... yeah, I honestly have no idea. Because again, whereas I think the Isle of Armor is meant to be done as you play through the game, in my opinion, the Crown Tundra is totally post-game stuff. It's an entire post-game adventure. Which technically gives Sword and Shield one of the best post-games of all time. Like, I know people miss their battle towers and whatnot, but I do stand by that, yeah, Sword and Shield is one of the best post-games in a Pokemon game. That, yeah, I like the Crown Tundra way... again, I think I do... admittedly, I don't have as fond memories of the Battle League, or whatever they were called, as other people do. Especially because... This is one of those complicated things. But nowadays, the Battle Frontier, that's the word. I kept calling it League. No, it's the Battle Frontier. Because the Battle Frontier in the modern day has been replaced by competitive play. Oh, you want a Battle Frontier? Well, go play competitive. And I know some people just don't like that answer. Some people want a Battle Frontier, and I've never been too attached to it. But that's just me. But I like the Crown. The Crown Tundra is the post game, and it's a pretty good post game in my opinion. I really like. You'll see what makes it special. We actually did stream the Crown Tundra once, many moons ago when it first released, when I was doing Animal Crossing. Look at me, taking a thrashing from a youngster like you. My darling daughter's disappeared. Where have you gone, my sweet Nia? Of course my Nia's the sweetest, darlingest daughter a dad could ask for. I brought her here so we could have a proper father-daughter trip. First one in ages. And now that we've got here, she grabs the first trainer she finds, makes him a decoy, and legs it. That's my dear Nia for you. That's just her backward way of showing her papa she loves him. Must be. That's the type of girl she is. Ultra mega charming, isn't it? Still, without her, I can't start this adventure tour of legendary spots I've been planning for. She mentioned wanting to leave to have a gander at some place called the Max Lair, didn't she? Sounds like she really wants her old papa to chase after her. Well, she needn't worry. I'm not one for wasting time. Which means it's time to get a move on. Cheers for a fine battle. I'll be seeing you then, lad. Take care of that strong Pokemon of yours. So yeah, Pony is basically just comic relief, but I kind of love him for it, right? I think he's funny, right? I find him very endearing. So yeah, here in the Crown Tundra, we've got new Pokemon, Cryogonal, dinosaur Pokemon, which I think is huge. Like, because I think this is the first time dinosaur Pokemon have ever roamed. And you know you can get like more than one Aerodactyl. This must be the max layer that Neo's talking about. Which means my darling daughter is here right now having a giggle with some rare Dynamax Pokemon. Oh hey, it's you again. Well kid, maybe you ought to come as well. Right, just hold on, Nia, my dear. Here comes Papa! Mamoswine. Yeah, no, I think it's cool to see the fossil Pokemon running around. Like, that, like, in the Crown Tundra, fossil Pokemon have been reintroduced into, like, nature, which, I mean, it's handled a lot better than, like, the Jurassic World movies. Specifically the new one. Gah. Can't let you. Oh, I think you can. My precious daughter's in there, and I'm going after her. I understand, sir, but what? I'm here to kick off this adventure, and I want to kick it off right now. Simply can't allow it, sir. Oh, you there, lad. So you've come after me, have you? Alright. Nothing's alright. Everything's the matter. The ultra mega numpty of a scientist insists on getting in my way. Numpty of a... Beg your pardon, sir. If there's a good, simple listen I could let you through, Dynamax adventures are quite fraught with peril, I'm afraid. And, God, I've got no patience for standing here, listening to you rattle on the fine print. We're just going around in circles. To know this, gentleman, would you simply listen to my explanation? If so, then I could allow you two to enter as a pair. Now we're talking. Let's hear the good old lady saying, I'll find my little Nia together, right? Ready to hear it? Yeah. Yes. I will proceed. The next layer is a labyrinth of underground caverns where Pokemon dwell, the likes of which normally are not found in the Galar region. So yeah, basically these are like where you have the max raid dens, where you go down and you fight a Pokemon with 4 other people. These are like trials, but you get assigned random Pokemon. And you like go on split paths, and then at the end you fight a legendary. So yeah, we rent Pokemon. Dangerous place, make sure to firm grasp of the rules. Let's go on and get cracking. He looks so much like Chairman Rose, but his attitude doesn't match the chairman at all. I actually don't know if they ever confirm if he's like, if Peony is like Chairman Rose's like brother or something like that. I don't think they ever do confirm that. Alright, let's go save Peony. Just one of the Pokemon you catch along the way. Yes, please. Yep, you save. Trying it alone for now, just to get a little familiar with the rules. And yeah, you can do it with other people. We'll take the Obstagoon, because we know... I could have taught Obstagoon Thunderbolt this entire time. Oh my god, why did I never do that? Oh my god, I should have taught Obstagoon Thunderbolt. A strong water type reaction. I'm gonna go for the Psychic one. I think this is a Slow King. Oh, it's just a normal... Okay, I figured it was one of the new Slow Kings. No, it's just a normal one. Okay. I know there is some sort of, like, this isn't like the typical Dynamax thing, if I remember correctly. There's some sort of twist here, I think. Like, I don't know if the shields that happen in the normal Dynamax adventures happen here. I kind of don't remember. I don't remember. Honestly, it's been a long time since I've done one of these. But yeah, the rules work the same way as you would think they would. And I think there's some, like, I know we could Dynamax at the start of there, but I know there's some sort of, like, limit or something with how it works. Let's just try to finish off. Honestly, Thunderbolt's probably not that, because Obstagoon is a physical attacker, if I remember correctly. So, like, Thunder Punch would probably be good. So yeah, while doing the Dynamax Adventures, you want to catch everything, because you only find out at the end if they're shiny or not. As you go through, you won't know if it's shiny until you get to the end of the adventure. But there are, much like the Max Raid Dens, the Max Raid Adventures here have a higher chance of being shinies. Yeah, I'll swap out. I mean, something else probably could have taken it, but specifically that Glacier guy. A Vileplume or a Cradily? Let's go Vileplume. Just because I think... And along the way, you can pick up berries, you can get items, you can occasionally switch out to new Pokemon. There's all sorts of things you can do. Alright. Two turns. Let's just do this. That Pelipper's gonna drive me crazy while it's using his Wide Guard. Honestly, we were kind of screwed either way because both of them were grass types. And I think it works the same way if we lose four Pokemon, we're out. I know there is some sort of restriction, but I don't remember the exact details. That Exceligor does a lot of damage. Holy shit. Alright, let's finish it off. Yeah, I'm saving the, what's it called for the boss, for the Dynamax? Because, again, I don't remember if we get one for the entire thing, or if we only just get one at the end. I know there's some sort of twist to it. No, I'm good without it. Somebody else will take it, yeah. Pelipper, good. Okay, we've got a grass, an electric, or a normal. Oh, the electric is a Rotom? Let's go for the Rotom. Yeah, you can barely see the outlines. It's honestly kind of hard to tell what's what. But yeah, you have to do 3 battles, and then you can do a boss. So yeah, this Rotom will be our 3rd battle. And you know, I have gotten shinies from this. Specifically, I got a shiny Blacephalon from this, which was pretty cool. Yeah, sure. We're not in the greatest position. I mean, we got rid of the Pelipper, so I'm the weak link here, but I think we'll be fine. Oh, it's going to use Nasty Plot as well. Oh, that's not good. And yeah, I don't like, normally in the max raid dens, there's like a move that can like cancel out status effects. I don't think that works. I don't think that happens here. Maybe, but I don't think so. I don't know if there's a turn limit or anything. I don't remember all the details. Okay, lowering its special defense will help. We're honestly not, admittedly, because this thing mostly we raised our special attack, and this thing only has 1 special attacking move, so maybe that wasn't the best idea, but we'll see. Okay, what does more here? Oh, they're both the same. Let's try Razor Shot. Oh, so it can get rid of stat changes. Ah, that's a pain in the ass. Really, that is actually a pain in the ass. Okay, let's hopefully try to kill it here. Yeah, we'll be fine. Probably. Probably. Oh, gosh. Okay, yeah, we're good. Now, can we beat the boss with what we've got? We'll see. I'm not going to take the Rotom. We'll stick with what we've got. Yeah, somebody else will take it. The Exceligor's too good, right? It's been doing a lot of damage. So it's going to be a water type, but I have no idea what this is. I don't think it's Suicune. Oh, shit, it is Suicune, okay. It's just the silhouette, what little I could see of it didn't look right, but... Maybe it's always Suicune, because I feel like the last time I did it the first time, it gave me Suicune as well. Oh, shit, yeah, we're... not in the best position. Once we can Dynamax, we'll Dynamax, but we'll save that for when we can. Because none of the AIs will use it. Rain Dance, Grassy Terrain. For some reason in my head, Rain Dance Grassy Terrain cancels out Rain Dance, but I know they're technically different things. We still have 2. We can lose 2, so I think we'll be fine. But we'll see. I think we need to beat one of these I think we do need to beat it though before we can do anything, you know. Does that make sense? Right before, because we are going in to save Peony, and I think we actually do have to win to save Peony. Maybe not. Maybe we just gotta try it. I kind of don't remember. Okay, now we can Dynamax. Yeah. There. Turns it to Psychic Terrain. Okay, whatever. We'll be fine. Hopefully. Okay, that'll do some damage. Oh, and I got hurt by Future. Okay, that's good. Yeah, we've got this in the bag. Come on. Oh, yeah. Yep, we're all good. So, yeah, we catch the Suicune. Doesn't mean we're going to take it. And if we don't take it, it gets, like, released back into the wild, and we can try again. If you're, like, grinding for shiny legendaries, yeah, that does work. Alright, let's see. What did we get? We got, I think that's a normal Slowking, a normal Vileplume, a normal Rotom, and I think that's a normal... So I think none of them are shiny. Because you gotta actually know, like, what the shiny ones look like. And while I have no idea what shiny Slowking looks like, I don't think that's a... Oh, wait. Non-Galarian Slowking. Yeah, no, it'd be blue. Vileplume is green, Rotom is red, and I don't know about Suicune, but I'm assuming that's wrong. Yeah, I'd have a blue mane. I'll take the Rotom, I guess? 'Cause, yeah, I'm not going to take the Suicune. And we got some Dynamax Armorite Ore stuff. We got a Rotom to go with our Rotom decks. Nah. Yeah, send to the box. Alright, that should have saved Peony somewheres. In this cacophony of chaos. Oh, it's Nia. Hang on, I recognize you. Are you from the Dynamax Adventure too? Wicked, guess we're on the same wavelength. I'm Peony. Nice to properly meet... I don't remember what voice I was doing for her. What about... The only voice I can consistently remember is Marnie's and Hop's, because Hop is just my voice. And Marnie, I've lost it once or twice. Those are the only two I remember. And I guess Piers. What about you? What's your name? God, see, I'm changing it already. Wow, that's a perfect name for you. It really suits you. So, is my dad on his way here too? I haven't seen him. Has he got turned around and wound up back at the entrance? Listen, sorry for using you to distract my old man back there. He's as stubborn as a mud's bray. Things go all right after I left. What? You beat my old man? You sure pulled a blinder there. He used to be a gym leader, you know, and even on holidays, he was no pushover. You know, my dad was going mad with excitement for this trip. He kept going on about how he planned for us to check out all the local legends on the Super Intense Adventure Tour, or Advent Tour, as he calls it. But I mean, come on. What girl my age would be caught dead doing something like that? With her dad. Besides, I really fancy having more battles with Dynamax Pokemon. Ah, the thrill of battling one of these massive towering Pokemon. Just think about it. It gets me pumped up. You know what? I've just had a thought. You're a pretty fierce trainer, right? Then I bet you could handle taking my place on my old man's Advent Tour. Yeah, sure. Sounds like fun. 2, right? Does it? It's a brilliant idea, and if I do say so myself. He's so hyped about this all, it'd be a shame just to leave him on his own. And who knows, you could end up running into a legendary Pokemon. How about I meet back up with you two after I've had my own fun in the Max Lair? Go on then, enjoy your twosome tour of legends. Tell my old man the deal and all that. I mean, on one hand, she's ungrateful because I think her dad's cool. But on the other hand, she's a teenage girl, so she can get away with it. Because, I mean, what teenager wants to hang out with their dad on an adventure? It hurts. My ultra mega hurts. Nia, where's my darling Nia? You alright? You dead? Poking him with a stick. Fine gentleman appears to have chipped a rock and struck his head. Adventures aren't to be taken lightly, and I've learned firsthand, I mean. I was checking to see if my little girl was behind some rocks, and look how I ended up. And some rocks. Is your daughter a roly-poly, sir? There we go. I'm up. No little bump's gonna keep me down. This kip's got me feeling right as rain. How about it then, lady? Did you find my darling Nia? Or lad? I did, but... you don't say. So dear Nia's set on staying here till she's had her fill of Dynamax Adventure stuff. She wants the two of us to go ahead and get cracking on the Ground Peony Advent Tour. You know, I burned the candle at both ends working on the best itinerary I could for my dear Nia's sake. But I guess she's of that age that she doesn't want her old man tagging along. Trying to press her into doing what to do probably won't win for me any Dad of the Year awards. Right then, what's your name, kid? Cheers, my name's Peony. Wait, have I already told you that? Then it's twice as nice to meet you now. We got his league card. Let's have ourselves a smashing adventure that my dear Neil be itching to join in on the fun. Yeah, let's. Now that's Ultra Mega great response. Just what I was hoping to hear. We're gonna have ourselves a real treat of a legendary Pokemon hunt. So that's decided then. Let's get ourselves to Freezington. It's a town just a short ways away. Time for a strategic plan and meeting on for Peony's Advent Tour. I'll fill you in on the details once we get there. I say let us reconvene post-haste. Just pulling your leg. Can you imagine if I actually talked like that? I think he's making... Again, I think he's making fun of Chairman Rose. But yeah, I'll stand by it. Peony's a good dad. The fact that he just lets it... Right? The fact that he's like, no, it'd make me a bad dad to not let my daughter find her own interests. So instead we go off and do it. Yeah, he's a good dad. I like him. And I think he's fun, right? It's not like whereas like I found Swordward and Shieldbird fun because they're a bunch of fucking idiots. He's someone I actually do just find fun, right? No, there's no asterisk there. Here we are, the small little village of Winters. I mean Freezington. Hello there, what have we here? Another visitor? I'm the mayor of this fair town of Freezington. I must say it's a surprise to have visitors arriving in our out-of-the-way town one after another. Might you be here to learn about the legend of the King of Bountiful Harvests as well? Yes, I am. Never mind, it hardly bears asking. After all, there's very little otherwise to attract visitors to our sleepy corner of the region, which is a bit of a shame, really. People come all this way to investigate what turns out to be a fairy tale. But since you've made your journey, I must offer you this Freezington specialty as a memento. Boatnik sweatshirt. It's a shirt emblazoned with the likeness of our King of Bountiful Harvests. I'm afraid it hasn't sold quite as well as we'd hoped. We've got a fair number left over. The illustration's based on an extremely ancient account of the king's appearance, hence the unusually sized head. But we thought it might make the design a touch more hip, as they say. If you'd like to see what the king actually looked like, I suggest you take a look at the statue. The field in the center of our village. By the by, while you're here in the Crown Tundra, feel free to let your Pokémon lead out of its ball and take you for a stroll. Farewell for now. Oi. Over here! And there he is, the King of Bountiful Harvests. Isn't that right, buddy? We're gonna go find this king. One way or another. Oh, here you are. This poky little place will be our lodgings. But as for the moment, it's something far more important, our base camp. I know, not much of a base camp isn't. Still, we gotta give it the proper air of importance, haven't we? Now, enough faffing about, let me tell you about the pony exploration team is after. Around here, there's got to be a few fair, strange, mysterious legends. For example, a huge-headed Pokemon known as the King of Bountiful Harvest. Not to mention, a massive red tree where legendary flying Pokemon gather. And furthermore, the great hulking dot-faced giant that sleeps in the ruins of something. Etc. So, see what I mean? This place is just busting with juicy legends. And we're not stopping until we found just how much truth we got to them. And there you have it. Here we are, the Pony Exploration Team. This is our grand, noble, magnificent goal. Of course, if I had my way, I'd be doing this with my darling Nia. But who knows? They say Chansey's meeting can lead to blissful friendships. Aw. So here's a grand adventure expedition. Chief? Obviously. Look, what do you think would happen if the two of us went gallivanting off together? My dear Nia could come along for a grand emotional reunion and find this place empty. Just the thought of it, my own darling daughter sitting alone in a room pining for her papa. Nope, not on my watch. I'd never let that happen. So I'll be holed down in the fort, Chief, which means you get your pleasure of being the exposition chief. Which brings me to... have it. With the expedition uniform. Again, we got a new costume just to lose it, like the next episode. Yeah, look at us. It really does not look great. Fits like a glove. I bought a spare uniform so my junior would have a few to change into. So there's enough to give you one. If you ever need to change or have a nip, by all means, let's head to the bedroom back here. And colored scarves and switch up your fancy bit of style. Have these two. Legendary Clue 1. There's a fairy tale in a freezing about a legendary Pokemon known as the King of Bountiful Harvest. In the legends, the king is said to wear a massive crown on its head, but the wooden statue near the fields in the middle of the village shows no sign of a crown. Legendary Clue 2. Far, far into the giant's bed lies a temple where the giants of stone sleeps. On the temple's door are strange words. Let the mon change one. The door remains firmly shut. Stuck in snow sign. So yeah, there's all these temples. Clue 3. When the sun reaches its zenith, it shines directly upon a great tree with leaves that seem to burn. It is the legendary wings come to roost. Legendary Clues is a meticulous compiled from hours of dedicated telling. What? First off, we have to look for the clue about the King of Bountiful Harvest. Seems like the king's bond with the loyal steed, or whatever you call it, runs proper deep. So it had a name, this expedition. I call it The Sacred Bonds of Sovereign in Steed. It's a great big statue of its bang in the middle of the village, though its head is massive in my notes. Yeah, so let's change back to our usual clothing. Just because the outfit just comes together better. Investigate the legends of the Crown Tundra. I just had an idea. Here's a little something to help you out. And hey, we get another Master Ball. So we see an Ultra Mega corker of a ball. Use it whenever you think you oughta. It's got it ages ago from somebody I used to know. Never could bring myself to use it though. If you ever get a bit turned around, come back to the base camp anytime. You can't miss it, just looking for an adventure crew stuck out front. Handmade by yours truly. Anyway, I suppose that's it. Let's the grand adventure begin. Have a smashing time out there. So yeah, one of the things that makes the Crown Tundra special, I'm putting serious up front, is that from here, actually, have we ever had, I don't think we've ever actually had Draco up front now that I think about it. Again, I can't even remember the last time we used Diabolo, just being completely honest. But, one of the things that makes the Crown Tundra special... Come on. Give me this. My pillow caught your eye, huh? Your pillow. I've got a wisdom to impact. If you can put your head on it and have a nip, it's a pillow. Fortunately, I went and left my favorite pillow back at home, so I went out and looked around town for something to rest my head on. Found this in the back behind the ends. Can I have it? You want me to hand over my ultra mega comfy pillow? That's gonna lie, even coming from you. What's that? It's got something to do with the legendary Pokemon. Mega, seriously, this just sounds like this odd thing I found, but if you really want it, Chief, who am I to refuse? Got the... I was hoping that it was going to be called the Pillow. A wooden crown. So yeah, what makes the Crown Tundra special, and what I do like about it, I know we're getting a lot of cutscenes right now, but what makes it interesting is that we can do any of these objectives in any order we want. So if we want to go to that tree right now and do that quest, we can. If we want to go to the ruins, we can. If we want to deal with this pillow, we can. There is literally no limit or order to how we do things. We can do them however we want. And that's what I like about the Crown Tundra. That's one of the things that, again, I really like about the Crown Tundra. And what I like that they kind of take influence for Legends Arceus, and I really hope they do for Scarlet and Violet. Like, I want Scarlet and Violet the gyms. I want you to be able to do the gyms in Scarlet and Violet in any order. Because here, of the 3 goals we have, we can do them in any order, which I think is really cool. We're obviously going to do this one, right? The Crown Tundra is the one they're setting up right now with the King of Bountiful Harvest. So we're going to do that one first, which I feel like that's the one everyone does first, but I have no problem doing it first. But yeah, we can, so as we go about in adventuring, we can do them however we want. It's perfect on the statue. Crown. There he is. The huge Jimmy Neutron. There you are. That was just the first character I thought of with a big head. I honestly should have thought of Pops first, because I've been watching regular show. We'll talk about that tomorrow during in chat. Crown. Crown. Mysterious Pokemon wants to test your strength. Yes. I don't think we can catch it. I don't think that's something we can do at this point. Yeah. I honestly have no idea what... It's called Calyrex. I have no idea what type Calyrex is. I seriously do not remember at all. Clearly that does not work, though. Is it... So it's Psychic something. But honestly, I don't... I just straight up do not remember. It's super... Okay, so it's resistant to water, but weak to ice. I don't think it's a it's called... They call it the King of Bountiful Harvest. But I don't think it's an ice type. Or I don't think it's a grass type. I honestly kind of don't remember. Crown, 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 crown. Did you have fun? Crown. Oh, what's up? I heard a big ruckus coming from over here. What's that now, Chief? Are you having a Pokemon battle? Huh? What a massive noggin. Crown. What's this? Possession. Who is it? I know this happens in the movies all the time, where like people get possessed by Pokemon. When does... God, in the Pokemon movies, yeah. Ah yes, a sturdy body, just as I expected. I hope he doesn't mind that I make use of it for the time being. You the Pokemon? Ah, I see you have grasped the situation already. Very astute of you. I am Calyrex. I am known as the King of Bountiful Harvests. I have borrowed this man's body in order to thank you in person, so to speak. Indeed, there are no words to adequately express my gratitude towards you for restoring my statue. In days long past, I reigned over these lands as king. Hey, you're a king, I'm a king. There can be only one. The humans offered me their loyalty and respect, as I was able to bring lush vegetation to the land and give them plentiful harvests year after year. However, it seems over many, many years the people of this land have forgotten my existence. They used to make offerings to me every year, but even that tradition has long since been lost to the ravages of time. You see, it is faith of these people that grants me strength. And now I have lost all but a fraction of my former power. Even my loyal steed has abandoned me. However, you were kind enough to restore my statue. The act has returned some strength to me, at least enough to speak to you by borrowing the body of another. Now, kind-hearted human child, I have a favor to ask you. I must know once and for all whether the people have truly forgotten about me. I wish you to speak to the villagers and ask them if they remember the King of Bountiful Harvests. I have tried asking them myself, you understand, but they treated me like some sort of fairy tale creature and flew into a mild panic at the sight of me. Please, kind-hearted human, I beg you to help me. Jot down the current status of clue number 1. Already, this is more interesting than like most of the shit that happens in the main Sword and Shield story. Having you actually talk to a Pokemon, right? Actually, like that's different. I mean, that doesn't really that happens in the animes all the time, or the anime all the time with like talking Pokemon, especially the movies. But in the games, that might be the first time a Pokemon has ever talked in the game. Draco, you doing okay? Welcome to Freezington. It has been quite a journey to get here. Crown Tundra is famous for carrots. You know, maybe you'd be interested in getting some carrot seeds. Yeah, sure. Aren't we? Seeds are rather valuable. 8 pieces of Dynamax O. Oh, I guess we don't have enough. Bountiful Harvest? I used to believe it was real, you know. I told the mischief of the fields. Kings would steal the body away. The Pokemon King. Oh, sure, my gran used to tell me stories about it all the time when I was a kid. An old fairy tale. Hey, Mr. Mayor. King of Bountiful Harvest? Why, of course I do. It's the main tourist attraction to our lovely Freezington. See more visitors if only the king were real. King of Bountiful Harvest? Well, it exists. Why doesn't it heal the land around here so our crops can grow for a change? Sorry, dearie. I'm rather busy doing nothing right now. So yeah, he is basically forgotten. Ah, human child, I trust you were able to speak to the villagers. Did they say anything about me? Just that you were a fairy tale. Ah, it's as I suspected. No one truly believes that I am real. It seems the people of this land have indeed forgotten the bond they once shared with me. Oh no, of course I am not grieving. I am the King of Bountiful Harvests, after all. I know better than to count on humans to remember me. This proves beyond a doubt that I cannot simply rely on human faith. I want my powers to return. It is only my loyal seed were to return to me, I would regain something that I would have lost. Yes, the 4-legged Pokemon that I used to ride across the land. The very same Pokemon that my statue in the village shows me riding. Alas, though, in ancient times, we spent many days together dashing through the valleys and over the mountains of this land. My power waned, and I was forced to part ways with it. Now I must not know where it may be. Even if it should succeed in locating my loyal steed, I have my doubts as to whether it was loyal. I have lost so much power. Perhaps the villagers know something about my currently not-so-loyal steed. It would be in your debt if you could speak to the head of the village on my behalf. If you are able to find information at all, I ask that you let me know. Chief, what a massive noggin! Or, what? No, it's normal. I must have fallen asleep where I stood. Sorry about that, Chief. Still, I feel strange, like my body's not quite my own. Guess I'm heading back to base to get some rests. Besides, into freezing out here. He's not at home at the moment. Fields in the giant's bed. Go look for him if you're in a hurry. Giant's bed are at the southeast of the village. Going to the left. Alright. Come on, Draco, let's go. I love that he just gets stuck on the corners. Oh, Draco. Max revive. So yeah, the entire Crown Tundra is ours to explore. Fully open. We have bike now, so we can go wherever. Cracked pot, that's for what's-his-face. Yeah, we can go start any of the quests. And of course there's max raid dens. A little bit of everything out here. Tons of Autono, which Autono are good for experience if you have, because they give like 5 times the normal amount. When I got the Chansey yesterday, I didn't know this, but yeah, Chansey for giving rewards. It gives different rewards, and it just gives you a bunch of rare candies. So I have like 5 rare candies now. That was pretty nice to have. Oh look, it's Droopy, or the middle stage. We almost used one of those on the team. Yeah, if Urshifu hadn't worked out, we probably would have. Oh, it's Stonehenger! The most forgotten Pokemon. I know Generation 8's only been out like 4 years, but I do consider it one of the most forgotten Pokemon. It's a Glaceon. Oh, they're on now. And now, it's Stonehenger in this game, but I know in the other game, it's a different Pokemon. And, I'm assuming it's Ice-Q if you play Pokemon Shield, because Stonehenger is exclusive to this game as far as I remember. Wait, I saw something. A Life Orb, okay. Oh, look at it. Look at that giant tree. Oh. We got Tyrantrums, we've got Bolthounds. Aeron. I like Aeron. Aeron, Lairon, and Aggron. Yeah. I have such a fond memory of those 3 in Gen 3. Yeah, because, yeah, I used one on my team. And yeah, you can literally just catch all 3 here. There's a Carkle. There is a Carkle in here, but that's whatever the big one's called. Carbinks. So one of the things that does... I don't think I ever mentioned this, but the one thing that does kind of annoy me about the Isle of Armor and the Crown Tundra is that, right, as part of the marketing... Oh, it's a shovel. For, like, these DLCs. It's, oh, we're adding back in, right, each of the Crown Tundra and the Isle of Armor have 200 new Pokemon in it. But part of the complication is that when they added back in the 200 new when they added in the 200 Pokemon, 50 or 100 of them are new. So there are 100 Pokemon in the Isle of Armor, and 100 Pokemon in the Crown Tundra, respectively, that weren't in those regions, right? That weren't in the default game of Sword and Shield. But the other 100 were already in the game. And that's always kind of been a disappointment to me. Right? I really do wish that the Crown Tundra had like 200 unique Pokemon each. Yeah, but it was never meant to be, sadly. Alright, we came back here because words are carved into an ancient... Spread my voice. I don't think we have to come here at night. I think just talking to this gravestone is good enough. So talking to that gravestone, and then if we turn online play on, and then I think we only have to talk to like 50 random, it's something like that, like 50 random NPCs. Eventually it will summon Spirit Tomb. So that's how you get Spirit Tomb. Ooh, what's that? I see that over there. I know the tree's right there. We're going to go to the tree. I'm just going to investigate around first, and then we'll go deal with the tree. We got an energy ball. Revival herb. Oh, look at this. A random cooking pot. I wonder if that does anything. Actually, I assume it does, but I've actually never done it before. So yeah, I'd have no idea. Alright, let's come up here. Oh, look at that tree. What's that? It's a goose. It's a goose. Oh, it's an ostrich. And it's a really cool looking bird that I have no idea what type that it's supposed to be. Just know it looks pretty cool. I love again, I love the Crown Tundra, and it's the little details like that that I find funny. Beep, beep, beep. Oh, it's me, Peony. Listen, I wanted to ask you something. Hang on, Chief. There's breaking news on the telly. They say dodgy bird Pokemon are popping up left and right. There's that pointy-feathered one in the wild area, plus a fiery-looking one in the Isle of Armor, and there's a fancy, graceful one apparently flying around the Crown Tundra. Wouldn't it be something if they turned out to be the bird Pokemon I wrote the clues about? If that were the case, I think I'd expect an addition something like that. A legendary tree of a legendary 3. Now I've got an Ultra Mega completely forgot what I called you for in the first place. Well, life's too short and sweet and small stuff about that, Chief. Alright, so we've got the 3 clues. One dashed off to the wild area, one's in the Isle of Armor, and one's in the Crown Tundra. If you ever need a simple Woobat or Swoobat, this is the raid den to get it at. Trust me, I've done my trials and I know that's where you find it. Huge tree. Give it a shake. Yep. Move an inch. Shake it some more. Shake it some more. Alright, fine. So yeah, to get the 3 legendary birds, one of them can be found here. But to get the other 2, we do have to leave here. So that's going to be a whole thing that we'll have to deal with. But I actually don't mind it. Because, okay, so in previous Pokemon games, roaming legendaries kind of sucked, right? You meet the roaming legendary, you get like one chance to throw a ball at it or do some damage at it, and then it runs away and you have to go find it again later. What I like in this game is that, yeah, you've got the roaming legendaries, but they're actually like, instead of just being like, oh, you have to, like in Diamond and Pearl, you have to use your Pokétch to like find out where Mesprit, Uxie, and Azelf are. In this game, nope. You actually see them roaming around, and as you explore, you can find them. Right? I mean, I know it's a little bit more complicated than that, sadly. That, like, it's not that simple, that they're not just, like, roaming around. But I still think it's a very cool idea. Right? Like, I say this is all, like, testing for what will later happen in Legends Arceus and Sword and Shield. Or Scarlet and Violet, hopefully. Again, Scarlet and Violet's not out yet. But I really hope some of this shit does show up in Scarlet and Violet later. Because there's some really cool ideas here. Again, if you're going to take something away, you gotta replace it with something. So how they deal with the roaming legendaries, I think, is very solid. Beep, beep, beep. Beep, beep, beep. Oh, it's me, Peony. How are things, Chief? Since you found some ruins, that's got to be one of those places, you know, where the legendary giants are supposed to be. Did you see that on the door, the mysterious writing? I hear no one's ever been able to get it open. If that's true, I think I'll call this particular adventure The Terrible Titans Lurking Locked Away. What's this grab for you? Right then, Chief, I eagerly leave the rest to the research in your hands. Talk to you later. Again, I like that in the... Oh my god. I like that in the Isle of Armor, you can do any of these objectives in any order. So, like, we can just... This is a Regirock, so if we have the stuff to catch Regirock, we can just do it right now. Let the first Pokemon hold a never-changing stone. Do we have an Everstone? I guess we can check. It'd be in other items, I think. Dawnstone, Sweet Tarts. Everstone, yeah, here we go. And boom, temple opens up. This is what? Something changed in the air. Oh. Let's save, I guess, again. Now, as far as I know, these things are not, shiny locked. So if you want to try to get these things shiny, you can. As far as I know. Let's hopefully not kill it in this. We're both the same level, so hopefully we won't kill it in a single hit. Yeah, okay, boom, that's fine. You know, I realize we don't have any status effect moves in our party, right? None of our party members have a single status effect move. I don't think so. I don't think so, anyways. Alright, so we've got Pokeballs. Do we have... We have 3 Ultra Balls. Okay, let's see what we can do. I got a bunch of Pokeballs for, like, when I was doing the raids yesterday. So we have a bunch of normal Pokeballs, but yeah, I don't have any Ultra Balls. So maybe we'll have to go get some at some point. Yeah, ooh. Yeah, we don't have Paralysis. I don't have a... Is it False Swipe? That lowers it to 1 HP without killing it. I'm sure we could teach something False Swipe. I don't think it's too hard to get a False Swipe. No, actually, if I remember correctly, it actually is a pain in the ass to get a False Swipe TM. You gotta get it from, like, an Pheasant or something like that, which is not the easiest thing in the world. Maybe I'm thinking of Substitute, actually. Maybe I'm thinking of a Substitute TM. Alright, I guess let's start checking Great Balls if we ran out of Ultra. Which, again, weren't even getting a good shake off. Yeah, we've got nothing that does Paralysis, Poison, Burn, or... I don't think there is a freeze. There's a move that freezes. I don't think that exists. I should go buy some Ultra Balls. Oh, God. As a kid, I've probably told this story before. Gen 3, I figured out the Reggie puzzle. Because in the original Reggie puzzle, you had to read Braille. And I don't remember how I did it. I probably looked up, like, a Braille translation on the early internet. Right. What would that have been? 2003 internet? Dial-up. I think I still had dial-up at the time. Somehow I figured out how the Regirock puzzle, right? How to do the Reggies, right? You needed the Wailord and the other thing, the Relicanth. You needed... I don't remember what the other two... I just remember the Relicanth. And you had to do these Reggie puzzles. And I remember chucking, like, 50 Ultra Balls at Reggie Ice and Reggie Steel. And then I did Regirock in 2. And I was just, like, so blown away by that. That, like, for all my struggles to get Reggie Ice and Reggie Steel, Regirock I did on my, like, second try. God damn it. Or Regirock. And then you transported those up to Gen 4. And then I got Regigigas, and now all those Pokemon don't exist anymore. All those Pokemon got lost to time at some point or another. Yep. The oldest Pokemon I still have are my Gen 5 Pokemon, which was like 10 years ago. Because, yeah, I think you had to transfer the 3 Reggies to get Regigigas. That sounds right in my head. From, yeah, Gen 3 up to Gen 4. What if we use I know I had some Dusk Balls. I should just buy more Dusk Balls, honestly. I don't remember where you buy Dusk Balls, but they're still, like, the best ones. Ah, Sugar Snap Peas. Yeah, this ain't going well. And because, see, the thing, like, with the giant max dens, normally, like, the best ball you can just use, right? Or, like, 9 times out of 10, Pokeballs work just fine. I mean, usually with, like, event stuff they break. Like, with the Merrills I was trying to catch yesterday. But, like, other than that, no. And there's a whole thing about, like, Dusk Balls not actually being, like, the best balls in max raid dens, that it's actually just like a plain old Ultra Ball or something. I don't know. There's a J-Wits video on it that explained it really well for like shiny hunting max raid dens. I miss Jaywitz. He honestly, the only Pokemon YouTuber I still watched. And then when he branched out to do like non-Nintendo content, his non-Nintendo content was really good. And yeah, I don't think he's posted anything in like a year. I know he had a kid at some point, so like I'm sure that plays into it all, but yeah, Jaywitz, great stuff. Did I say non-Nintendo or did I say non-Pokemon? I don't know. He does like other Nintendo content in general, and it's all really good stuff. Like it's good, high production. I know he's working on a game as well. That's probably also taken some of his time. God, this Regirock is taking way longer. I know I could try to weaken it a little bit more. Alright, like, I'm sure I could throw... what do I want to throw at it? What are these three morons? Let's get Morty to poison it. Sure, that does, like, half damage, I bet. Yeah, we really don't... I need a paralysis. What's a... Or even, like, a spore, I guess? I'm sure that would work. It's just using curse. Its stats are so high. Yeah, we need to go get some more... But the problem is we spent all of our money on other things, so we don't have any fucking money for Ultra Balls. Oh, so it looks like Elon Musk is no longer buying Twitter. Maybe because because after announcing it, he lost his company like billions of dollars. Right? His like a stock of Tesla used to be like $800, and then after announcing buying Twitter, it felt like $200. And last I saw, it was still in free fall. Oh no, how much is Twitter stock? Or how much is Tesla stock worth? Oops. Okay, no, it has actually mostly recovered since then, I guess. But I know it did fall. There was a period where it did fall for a while there. Okay, yeah. Okay. So it used to be at over 1,000. And yeah, it fell down to like 600. And now it's back up to like 750. Okay, so yeah. I still bet Twitter's gonna sue him to try to get it back. To try to enforce the deal. God, this is taking forever. I know I've ran out of good balls. But still. Oh my god, this is taking forever. Status effects and shit like that really do matter. Like, it's not just about low health. Oh, fuck, and he died. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I guess let's try again. Oh, God. I see, and I don't know if, like, it just, like, if I could have just gone back in and, like, fought him again. But I will always play it safe. Because in earlier games, you couldn't. You just straight up couldn't. I know we could go get more Ultra Balls, but no, I'm not gonna do that. Strategy's the exact same. We're gonna close combat, and I'm gonna poison it earlier on now. We're gonna combat it, close combat it. We're gonna chuck a few balls at it. Didn't do that much this time, I don't think, but... Yeah. We could start soft resetting it. I mean, that's totally an option. I'm going to start with the Great Balls. We'll save the Ultra Balls for once I get it into red. You know what else doesn't help as well? That we're both level 70. That probably doesn't help either. Because I know one of the Pokemon calculations is how strong you are compared to it. So the fact that both the Pokemon are level 70 really doesn't help us. Oh shit, okay, boom. I will take it. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't help that, yeah, everything on there. Somehow Hargrid has become the weakest member of the team. Even though I feel like we haven't used Diabolo in forever. Okay, Regirock's data is added to the Pokedex. Let's send him to the box. Alright, so that's Regirock's temple, that's Registeel. Or no, is that Regi Ice and that's Registeel? That's the new ones. That's Lecky and whatever. So if they're chief, come back and meet me at the rock. Smash and job. Good luck. Alright, so that's one down, 2 more to go. We'll go find the mayor eventually. You know, it happens when it happens. There are plenty of other goals we can hit along the way. Stonehenge. I'm just so... This area is, yeah, just filled with Caparajas that will just jump out and hit ya. Binding Band. Is that a... Oh, it's a Feebas. I was like, what's that? That looks like a off-color Magikarp. Rare bone, a big mushroom. Dark Pulse. Let's get through here. There's something. Yeah, there's tons to see and find in this area. Alright, so we can head up here. Oh, look, it's Lord Helix. Praise beyond a Lord Helix. Praise. What was the thing I saw? Where it was like, it was a joke talking about like how ridiculous regular show episodes are, where the joke was something like, oh, Mordecai and Rigby get stuck in a dance battle to prove that they should exist in the multiverse, after calling Lord Helix a dead meme or something like that. That was like a TikTok or something I saw recently. Oh, it's a Ralu. Ralus are actually a pain in the ass to find in the norm. Kind of like Gothorita and whatnot. How you can only get it in that one specific weathering pattern. Yeah, Ralus kind of work the same way. You can only find them in one specific weather pattern. And it's kind of a pain in the ass. Oh look, there's an Everstone if we ever needed one. Oh, it's a Spiel. And a Hatrina. And a Tortuga. Look how big that is. I did in Legends Arceus Avalugg. That was such a cool moment. And then when you actually find out how the other Avaluggs, the smaller ones, I was so disappointed to learn they weren't as big. I was, yeah, because that one's so cool. It's such a cool boss fight. Oh, hey, look. What do you got up here, Temple? A giant of rock, a giant of ice, and a giant of steel. We gather the three giants, the door of destiny shall be opened. Oh, thunder. Thunderstruck. I hate the Imagine Dragons song Thunder. Yeah, like I didn't mind Imagine Dragons at first. I mean, I think we all liked Radioactive, and then Radioactive became overplayed. But you know, it was liked at first. But like later on in Imagine Dragons' career, they start to wane on you. And God, Thunder is just, I hate it. I hate it so much. Oh, boom! There's the earthquake team I was talking about. See, I thought there was one somewhere in the Crown Tundra. I just didn't know where. Well, here's where. Oops. Yeah, I like, I did. Like, their first album, I was like, yeah, you know, Imagine Dragons is fine. And then they just became commercial music. And since then, I don't know, like, I haven't hated everything they've done, but I definitely haven't liked everything they've done either. There's some real commercial music in there. Hey, yummy Totinos, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Muscle feather. Sveels. Ah, there's the Walren. Had to be around here somewheres. Another Hitino, another TR. Hydro Pump. We actually already have that, so we're good. The fog here is terrible. Because I think I don't remember all the details, but I think the Isle of Armor or the Crown Tundra prioritizes snowy weathers. So yeah, it's very common to like come here and just be stuck in fog or snow or something. Can't actually go that way. And is this taking us right back to where we started? I feel like we've gone in a circle. Yeah, because we can't go that way. Random surprise trades. Oh, okay. Gotten any hacked shinies yet? Every once in a while it happens where you just get those hacked shinies that have the perfect IVs and everything under the sun. Pokerus. Yeah, it's happened a few times. We've gotten about 4. Okay. Yeah. Dazzling Gleam. Yeah, I think I've gotten one or two. Oh, old lady, what's up? Oh, okay, Galatian Twigs. Yeah, we don't have that. We don't have that many. So this is where we get the thing to evolve Slowpoke. I was completely forgetting the name. To Slow King. Yeah, that's where we get that. So too bad we already have a Slowbro, so we don't need that. But hey, that's an option if we ever needed it. Yeah, because I do not like Galarian Slowking. It's supposed to be like it's got like an evil helmet, and I just don't think it's that cool. Are we? And we're more or less right back where we started. You got 2 shiny Regidragos. Wow. Yeah, that's some real stuff right there. Past it all, and we're good. How do you get Pokemon can only in Sword and Shield. They can only follow you if you're in the Crown Tundra or the Isle of Armor. You have to, I think, complete the first segment of the story in the Isle of Armor to do it. I think you have to be about a third of the way through the Isle of Armor. And the Crown Tundra, it happens like as soon as you get here. So yeah. There are certain restrictions, I think, but... And you can't do it in the wild area, which still annoys me. The fact that they can do it in the Crown Tundra, in the Isle of Armor, but they never added the ability to travel with your Pokemon in the wild area, still disappoints me to this day. Like, that should have been something they changed at some point, and they never did, and I'm still disappointed. Oh, hey, look, it's the mayor. Hey, mayor. What's up? Alas, this field is no good either. The soil is barren. No crop could possibly grow here now. Perhaps the land of the Crown Tundra is truly beyond hope. What's this? Oh, our dear visitor, what brings you here? You want to learn about the loyal seed about the King of Bountiful Harvests? Well, this is hardly the place for storytelling. Come into my home in Freezington. It's better to have a nice chat in the warmth after all. Please visit whenever you're ready. I'll be waiting. Same here. I am 99% sure that you're going to be able to ride the legendaries of Scarlet and Violet like motorcycles. Like the Master Cycle in Breath of the Wild. That, right, as your reward for beating the main story of Scarlet and Violet, you get to ride around on the legendaries. And that's going to be so cool when that happens. Yeah, riding around the legendary... I don't remember either of the legendaries' names. It's... I don't remember either of them. But it's going to be... riding them like motorcycles is going to be so cool. Because, yeah, they're... That's just going to be fun. That's going to be really fun. Written on the door, let rings the piercing note will take the giant of... That will wake the giant of steel. Oh, wow, that actually... Okay, admittedly, I did not expect that to work. I just want to take any Pokemon out. Yes, I mean, to be fair, Legends Arceus does have that. Right? You can take any Pokemon out. So, I think I think the new game's gonna have it. Okay, let me think here. Okay, Reggie Steele. This is, yeah, this has to be Reggie Steele. Let's use... We still didn't go get any Pokeballs. So, I guess we'll use Hargrid. Because, yeah, we didn't actually go get anything. My Switch stepped on my keyboard. Alright. Let's go kill Reggie Steele. Okay, let's try not to kill... Let's try to actually catch it. But, you know, we'll see what happens along the way. Yeah, honestly, these trials are a lot easier than the old trials, which, again, required you to just learn Braille. Okay, you just had to use a Braille reference sheet. It wasn't too hard. But, you know, you have to get... As a kid, you have to get a Braille reference sheet. Which is easier said than done. Okay, I think Reggie Steele's pretty heavy. Okay, this it'll take some time, but this will work. Is Reggie Steele weak to, It is. Okay, we just have to, yeah, do this like once or twice more. I saw someone shiny hunting Reggie Ice. Yeah, doesn't surprise me. I've seen people hunt, Reggie Rock before to get the chocolate flavor. Oh crap. Okay, yeah, this is gonna take a few hits. Yeah, I'm not really much of a shiny hunter. I've done it a few times, but I just don't really hunt shinies. It's not really my style of it's not how I like to play Pokemon, but I know some people really like it. Freaking people trying to make living shiny dexes. Oh my gosh. And there are some successful ones. I'm still just blown away at the guy who created a complete living dex by playing Pokemon non-stop for like 10 days. It only took him 10 days, and he created a complete living dex. I've been working on a living dex for like 5 years now, and I'm still missing like Gen 5. Admittedly, I haven't replayed Gen 5 since then, but yeah. And I'm missing a few things from like... I'm not missing as much as you'd think, but I'm still missing a few things. It also doesn't help that I won't buy Pokemon Home. Like, I won't pay the yearly subscription for it. That's probably not helping either. Because I do want a living dex. Just to say I've done it. Yeah, 10... You can do it in 10 days. Okay, so that didn't work. Okay, we've still got Ultra Balls, so we can use those for now. We've got 3. So I've got 3 chances to get it. And then we'll switch over to the Dust Balls, I guess. Yeah, that sounds good. 'Cause clearly this isn't working. It would be neat to get all through the... I don't know. Honestly, do people really care about like what Pokemon or what Pokeball a Pokemon's caught in? Like, I feel like there's some aesthetic to it, like to make it look nice, but I also at the same time it kind of just doesn't matter. You know, like, I don't know. And then there are certain Pokeballs that you can only get from Ball Guy, and you can only get like 4 of them, or you can only get like 1 of each. I don't know. I know the Cramorant thing in the Isle of Armor allows you to get what you want, but it's a little bit more complicated than that. Reggie steal a nickname? Nope. Let's send it to the box. Alright, that's 2 Reggies down. Just wandering around. We gotta find... I have no idea where Regice is. I actually do. I think I have a good idea. For some reason, I thought this one was Regice, and the other one I'm thinking of is Registeel. For some reason, I thought they were flipped. But I guess not. Alright, I think the village is, what, like right here? Ah, it's good to be out of the heavy snow. Yeah, the village is right there. Oh, Focus Sash. Nice. Not that I have any plans to use it, but nice. Nice? No, nice. Oh, Bottle Cap. Nice. Oh, hey, would you look at that? What the heck is that? Yes. There they are. It's exactly what I was looking for. I knew my hypothesis was spot on. Wait, what? What are you doing here? What are you doing here? Keep asking myself that exact same question. If I'd known I was going to be this cold here, I would have thought things through a bit more. But here I am, stuck in the Crown Tundra trying to learn about a group of Pokémon. There are Pokémon that prefer this place where there are no people, you see. Pokémon that choose to live in isolation. The Crown Tundra here is just the place for that sort of Pokémon. If my theory is correct, I think I'm certain a trio of legendary Pokémon could be lurking somewhere in these lands. I'm sure my theory's not wrong. If you want some proof, look at these footprints. Evidence of an Iron Will Pokémon. That's 2% of the data needed to track it. My theory is the legendary Iron Will Pokémon, Cavern Pokémon, and Grassland Pokémon are somewhere out there in the Crown Tundra. And there is evidence that I've scattered all around this place which will lead us to them. If we could find more evidence and collect 100% of the data needed to track these legendary Pokémon, then I bet we could use my Pokémon Finder to figure out the habitats they're living in. But this place is wicked cold and is putting me in hibernation mode. Plan on sticking around here? Think you could try to spot more evidence like this and report back to me when you find it. I'll reward you for your hard work, of course. We'll be waiting in that house so I can stay warm and cozy and maybe feel my fingers. Grip a pen and write, of course, since I'll be working hard on my research. So, I don't actually know. Again, I feel like the entire Crown Tundra's a post-game thing. So I have no idea what triggers Sonia to be here. Like, I don't know if we had just left through this gate, if that would have appeared. I don't know if we have to go check out the legendary birds first. I have no idea what makes that appear there. Like, what triggers it. But yeah, so there's even more stuff to do. Because whereas in the Isle of Armor we helped out Hop, here we help out Sonia. A statue to the King of Bountiful Harvest. Its head has become massive. You say that's the way the king is supposed to look. Now that you mention it, it does resemble the design of our souvenir shirts. But you speak as if you've seen the king with your own 2 eyes. Statue's been broken since I was a child. Oh, of course, you wanted to learn about this loyal steed of the King of Bountiful Harvest. Well, I don't know why you'd be interested in such things, but come then, follow me. An old book I read long ago said that the king's loyal steed was particularly fond of a certain special vegetable. but my memory isn't what it used to be. I can't recall exactly what the steed so desired. I think it's best to search the bookshelf over there to find out more about it. Alright, let's see what this bookshelf's got to say. You like to read. King of Bountiful Harvest. The king was a Pokemon that brought abundance of cold to the land. Swept its right hand, the land would be blanketed in verdant grasses and bloom with a sweep of its left hand. The fruit of the fields would grow rank and grow heavy. Its great crown of green gleaming, the king galloped across the land, astride its proud steed. In his footsteps buds would burst from the soil, and rich life was born across the region. Worshipped the Pokemon and paid its all due tribute as the king. The proud steed. The horse gave over its power to serve the king, carry it hither and thither. The two even became one for a time, combining their strength to create a forest in a single night. The proud steed had been a wild thing once, ravaging the village crops and causing much woe, but the king in all its greatness brought this fierce creature to heel and secured its loyalty. And for each among us who claimed the steed's hide was black in midnight gloom, in which ghosts appear, there is another who claims it was white as a block of solid ice. None alive can now say which is true. The Reigns of Unity. Through these reigns did the king send its power in order to tame the control its proud steed. The reigns, in fact, were made by the hands of the people, in thanks for their plenty brought by the king. The reins bound not only the horses and the king as one, but they bound the people to the king as well. At the dawning of each new year, we must never forget to gift the king with this offering, like the radiant flowers in the mane of the steed, by woven together to bind us all to fate. Let the secrets of the sacred art be passed from parent to child to grandchild, never forgotten. Hardy crops. We're just going to read all the books. While the carrots can be grown in the Crown Tundra, they have rather unusual growth habits. When grown beneath the happened snow, these hardy roots tend to develop into ice root carrots, while grown in the Trisit close to where many souls are laid rest, shade root carrots will be grown near crop. Shade root carrots are the favorite tree of many ghost types, while ice types preserve ice root. According to the old fairy tales, the steed of the King of Bountiful Harvest rode upon loved both of these variants, or perhaps one or the other. Records seem to contradict one another, with stories speaking of the white steed delighted by ice root, the other mentioned black steed, shade root. Try the Freezington Snow Samba. Tough dealing with the cold here in the tundra, with temperatures seeming to drop. While it's tempting to stay indoors where it's cozy, don't forget to move the body. To try the Freezington Snow Stomper today, get your body moving to warm all winter. Your hands in the air, wave and wave there, bow low and touch your toes. Freeze them and we pop to start it all once more. From a circle with friends, don't be shy, the Snow Sombra will keep you young at heart. And then we've got the tourism initiative. Freezington, souvenirs, brainstorming, minutes taken by town tourism lead. We've got a lot of submissions in our last record around, so thanks to all you contributed ideas. We settled on an idea for the new Freezington souvenir store to lure in more visitors, a shirt featuring our own King of Bountiful Harvest. By reusing the artwork with some old documents, we'll be able to design costs low. Nope, I'm all done reading. Learn about the loyal steed. Okay, so we got all the books we need. Alright, let's go talk to Calyrex. Crown. Chief, had a feeling you'd call me. What was it? Human child, were you able to find something about my loyal steed? You say you found out about something that my loyal steed could not resist. It's been so long since we rode together that I had completely forgotten. With this information, we may be able to lure my loyal steed to me yet. So will you tell me what is it that my loyal steed would find so irresistible? Carrots. Oh, carrots, you say? Yes, I remember now. Even back when we were together, it would leap at any chance to eat some kind of crop. It took everything I had to restrain it. Looking back, the crop must have been carrots. I am in your debt, human child. What we must do now is clear we are able to find carrots somewhere. Be a trifle to lure my steed back. I wonder, if the humans of these villages grow any carrots? If I could obtain a single steed, I could grow a carrot from it myself. Alright, so we know where to get carrot seeds for Armorite ore. I think I have enough. I thought I had more than 8. I guess we'll find out. Yes. Yeah, okay, so we did. We got a bag of carrot seeds. Alright, so now we gotta go find a place to put them. You found the carrot seeds, human child. By the stars, you say you have the carrot seeds? That strange bag contains the seeds. Humans never adapted and evolving. I'm constantly amazed by your ingenuity. The fields of this village simply won't do. They are not suited for growing carrots. If I would have such rich soil, I could use my powers to grow the crops we need. Now, where we might find the soil suited for growing these crops in this tundra of mine? I see. 2 spots might suit our needs. One in the field covered in pristine snow. Another spot in a field by gravestones, where those who moved on were laid to rest. Either of those 2 locations should allow me to use my powers to grow the carrots we need. Please, I ask you to choose a field and plant those seeds. Gah. What in the... I've been getting in the habit of falling asleep outside. Guess that just showed that holding down the fort isn't all that easy. Take care of yourself, Chief. Don't overdo it. So, between the two, we have 2 options. But because in my playthrough of Shield, we did the other one, I'm going to do this one. Sing that song about the King Steed Pokemon? Of course, dearie. I'd love to. Ice root carrots, cold as ice, munched all by the bully in white. Shade roots carrots, dark as doom, crunched by the bully with a ghostly gloom. Now make sure you get to eat your veggies too, just like the Pokemon in the song. So yeah, depending on where we plant the carrots is where we get what we want. So yeah, in my playthrough of Pokemon Shield, I planted the Shade Root carrots. So, because I want the other Pokemon that we can't get, I'm going to plant the Ice Root carrots to get, because it's Glacier and Spectrier. Spectrier is the ghost one, but I want Glacier, so we're going to get the Ice carrots. Which, again, aren't that hard to get at all. Plus, we got to go up to the mountains at some point, you know. The path is somewheres up here, I thought. We're very objective. I definitely feel very objective focused. Like, my playthrough, now that I know, like, what I'm doing, my playthrough this time is very different than my playthrough last time I was playing through the, Crown Tundra, which, again, I did a first stream of this when it released. And as far as I know, that's up on YouTube. You can find that. Yeah, I'm definitely doing things different now. Or not too different, I should say. Like, because yeah, like last time we did this, I didn't even pick which carrot I wanted. I was just like, I'll pick one of them. And I think that's where the stream ended, and then I never returned. I mean, I did it on my own, but not like, but that was off stream. Alright, we got a full heal. Did I heal up when we were back in town? No, I did not. Ooh. I've got to go heal up. Oh, yeah, we can get It honestly, there are certain Pokemon that I just find it wild that they weren't in the default game with Sword and Shield. And Garchomp and Metagross are two of them. It's one of the fields Calyrex told you about. I'm gonna plant the carrot seeds? Yep. Because, yeah, this will get us Glacier. I love how we just brought him along. I see you have reached one of the fields. If you plant the seeds, this will grow ice root carrots. It's been so long that my memory is hazy, but I believe that my loyal seed would often partake in this sort of vegetable. If ice root carrots were the type of the seed preferred, it must have been ice type. It's most vexing that I can't recall, I suppose. Ask you once more, are you sure? Yes. Ask you to plant the seeds. So, I don't think they actually ever do fully explain this. Like, it's more inferred that Glacier and Spectrier are the same thing, but it just changes how it looks depending on what types of carrots it eats. It's the same Pokemon. And you can't, like, once you catch it, we can't change the form. But that's just, like, that's what it's heavily implied, that the reason people remember it differently is because it's the same thing. Oh, look at it doing its little dance. Look at this little rabbit. Boink. I had so many seeds, and yet my powers could only grow one. To think I have fallen so low, it truly breaks my heart. But soon it'll be time to bid my sorrow farewell. Now, human child, I must ask you to pull that ice root carrot with all your strength. Yep. Tame the ice root carrot. Well done, human child. The carrot will be the key to luring my loyal steed back to me. Now I need the reins of unity that will amplify my power, letting me ride my loyal steed with ease. But I doubt it shall ever get another set from the humans in the village. Look at it. Oh, it's a Pegasus! It's actually a unicorn, but semantics. Glacier, my loyal steed, is that truly you? Glistening white pelt, that rough, violent gasp. It has not changed from the day when we first met. Oh, how it brings back memories. Belief that my steed picked up on the scent of the carrot, not determine where the scent was coming from. Judging by the direction it ran off, it must be headed to the village, in an attempt to pillage the carrots there. It's true that the freezing tent is in danger, human child. We must make haste. We'll get around to it. God, I'm playing this like how I play Fallout 4, man. We'll get around to it. You know, I talk about like all these, like all my trouble catching these Pokemon. Actually, we're gonna go this way. Getting a Bronzong, my first time playing through the Crown Tundra, took me forever. I think there's video footage of it. There might not be, but I think there is. And it was just the biggest pain in the ass ever specifically to get the middle evolution. I think it was because it kept like exploding on me or something. Like it kept killing itself. But it took forever. EXP candy. I'm looking for those twigs, because I don't even know if we've gotten one so far. There's Metagross. I saw Metagross right there for a second. Not that I'm getting a Slowking, it's just like, I should get the twigs. And I know they're found under these trees. I think, anyways. I thought I just saw something. Okay, there it is. Okay, let's see. What does this one need? Wait. Walk together with a living of crystal snow. Oh, you know what I bet it is? Oh, I have a guess for what this one is. You. Cryogonal. Alright, Cryogonal. Let's do this. Oh, critical hit. Nice. Okay, we really do need to go back. Maybe I'll go back in town and heal and get some new Pokeballs. Maybe I'll just head back to, like, Wedgehurst or something. Yeah, because I really do need to. Because, yeah, Hargrid's dead. Okay. Yeah, let's get rid of... Hargrid's our first in the slot, so we might as well. Alright, Cryogonal. Do you open this door? I mean, we could try. We could try. Oh, Ravenway's only a... Okay, let's also... I'm gonna also just take this Everstone while I'm thinking about it. Okay, let's save. Let's give this a shot, shall we? We've got like 4 Dusk Balls. Maybe that'll be enough. Regice. Have you? Oh my gosh! In one of the anime movies, the sounds of the Regis. I'm sure you can look it up and find it on YouTube. The Regis are so funny sounding, and like specifically their Regigigas. Regigigas has the craziest like voice in the anime. It's wild. You really gotta look it up. Holy shit, that does nothing. I'm actually gonna keep it. Again, we're just trying to get it into the red. But yeah, Regice voice in the anime. All of the Regis. And Regigigas specifically. Just have the funniest fucking voices. It's like, oh, what was the comparison? It's like someone like turning, you know, like the old like Windows XP sounds that are like turning a computer off and on. Yeah, that's kind of the closest comparison I can make. It's wild. Oh, I thought we had it. It's from the Hoopa movie specifically. But it's just the craziest thing in the world. It's really funny, is what I'm saying. And all the other Reggies they're like, it's really high. They have like really high-pitched voices. Like, it's funnier than anything else. Oh my gosh, really? This is real? What the fuck? What the... Disney is... So, you know how, like, in animes, you have, like, chibi, right? Which are, like, the cute little characters. Disney's doing a chibi version for, like, all of their shows. So, like... Oh my gosh, it's got... Let's see, I see DuckTales, Big City Greens, Amphibia, Phineas and Ferb, Star vs. the Forces of Evil, Owl House, Ghost and Molly McGee. And I also see Gravity Falls in there. What the shit is... I've never heard of this before. What? Disney's doing a chibi... Oh my gosh. Honestly, I want... It's something... Because it's got so many good shows in there. I want it to be good, but I can only think it'll be garbage. This is... Okay, Reggie, again, that first ball went so well. And now we just gotta pray for the rest. Again, having status moves would be so useful here. But we've got nothing. Alright, let's keep throwing stuff at it. Then we do seriously, like I've been saying I need to go get Pokeballs. We do actually seriously have to go get Pokeballs. Or Ultra Balls, or Dusk Balls, or fucking something. Because this is a pain. I mean, we have Dive Balls. Would Dive Balls work? And I'm just not gonna use the Master Ball straight up. Gosh dang it. Again, it doesn't help that Morty and Regice are the same level. Morty's very evasive. I don't know how that happened. Yeah, after dodging that hit when we were fighting Mustard at the beginning, and dodged like 2 or 3 hits now. I know Morty's the chosen one, but yeah, he's doing pretty well for himself. Now if only we could catch this stupid popsicle. Luckily, it's not too smart. It just won't catch. Yeah, if we had like a stun spore or something, Oh, we're paralyzed. Or, yeah, stun spore. What are the... Nuzzle, I think? I think Nuzzle's the paralysis move. I'm waiting for Pokeballs to get more than one shake. So far, that's all they've gotten us. And we're, what, like 20 in? Something like that. I mean, maybe... I think we started with 50. Or, we started... Yeah, something like 50. Maybe it was like... I think when we came here, we had 50. But we used 4 on the Dynamax Adventure. So maybe that's it. Oh, come on. Just catch. Oh shit, we're dropping frames. Honestly, it was going pretty well up until this point. Alright, there goes Morty. Yeah, we're running out of stuff here. It's only a matter of time until it starts hitting itself. Oh, come on. I know Pokeballs don't have the best catch rate, but they're not the worst things in the world. I mean, there are literally Pokeballs with, at least back in Gen 2, there were Pokeballs with like negative integers. We got 2 shakes on that one. Yeah, Gen 2's very, Gen 2 was like, oh, we're gonna introduce all these cool new Pokeballs. And then fucking like half of them were garbage. Like there's the Gen... Oh gosh, I don't remember what the Gen 2 ball is. Where it's like a love ball where it's supposed to be a better catch rate on Pokemon of the opposite gender. But because of how the game was programmed, it actually works on Pokemon of the same gender. And then yeah, and then there's like one of those balls. I don't remember which one, but it somehow like spit out, like, because of how it worked, it's on certain Pokemon it spits out like a negative integer that makes it literally impossible to catch. It's something like it's like the level ball or something like that. I don't remember the exact details, but yeah, Gen 2 is kind of crazy. I think they fixed it in later games, but in Gen 2, nope, it's broken as all hell. Alright, I think we've got like one more chance. Because it's going to kill Cryogonal here. Oh, I thought we had it. Because yeah, this is going to be it. There's no way Cryogonal survives this. Holy shit, it actually did. Nope. Oh, it still has a... I just figured it had run out of amnesias. What? Okay. I mean, we used like 30 Pokeballs on it, but okay. And basically everybody's dead except for the stupid Cryogonal, but yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it, I guess. What a mess that was. Alright, that's the 3 temples completed. Meet me at the Ice Giant. Now crack those giants and keep up the good work. So now the only one we have left is either Regidrago or Regieleki. And because in Shield I took Regieleki, or Regidrago, we're taking Regieleki. Alright, I know we have to go back to town to help Calyrex. Yeah, no, we'll get around to it. I think the Modestoke station sells Dusk Balls and Ultra Balls and whatnot. I don't remember, honestly. Because we are going to have to end off here soon. We'll probably catch Regieleki, and then I'll end off, and we'll continue next time. With, you know, doing the last few things we haven't. Alright. Let's check our boxes. Let's get this Cryogonal back. Or let's get this Cryogonal out of our team. And we've got the 3 Reggies, which we'll put in here. But we're also going to have to take with us to get this last thing. I guess Chosen One Morty has to go. Because Draco... Okay, if we're going off against Regieleki... Actually, we might need Hargrid, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, we might need Hargrid. Yeah, it's because it's only gonna... It's pure electric, so it's only going to be weak to ground. So, yeah, we might... I guess we'll keep Hargrid. Okay, let's get some balls. Let's get some Ultra. And let's get a nice round number. Oh, let's just get 50. Boom. Nice round number. And then I think you sell Dusk Balls? No, you don't. Oh, we can get a False Swipe. Sure, I'll take it. I don't know who I'll teach it to, but sure, I'll take it. I have no idea where we get Dusk Balls, but I'm sure 50 Ultra Balls will work fine. Alright, if we head back down here to the Crown Tundra, we've been to the Reggie Temple, so we can just go back there. Luckily. Oh, okay. Written on the door, a giant raw. Yep, and we've gathered all 3, so that'll work. Let's do it. Do it to it. Okay, so unlike in like most other Pokemon games, usually, like, in Pokemon Sword, you would get Regieleki, and then in Pokemon Shield, you would get Regidrago. No, in this one, you can actually get whichever one you want. Right? There is no actual limit to these things. So as long as we make the Regieleki symbol, we'll get Regieleki. But we can only get one or the other. Same thing with, Glacier and Spectrier. You can get, right, in most other Pokemon games, You'd get a different one depending on which game you picked. But no, in this one you can get both. That doesn't mean there aren't exclusives. You won't be able to go back. Are you sure you want the electric pattern? Yep. Yeah, and other, like, because, like, Kabuto and Ammonite, Lord Helix, change depending on which, depending on the games, and there's a few other ones like that, I think. I think, anyways. Oh, come on, please work. I think Regieleki and Regidrago have okay designs. Right? They definitely feel less Golem-like than the other three. And I definitely do prefer Regidrago's design. I don't know, Regieleki kind of reminds me of an Ultra Beast. But Xurkitry's, the Electric Ultra Beast Xurkitry, I think is just way cooler. Oh, fuck. Okay, let's try again. Yeah, yeah, I think Xurkitry has a much cooler design than Regieleki. I like Xurkitry. I think Xurkitry's pretty cool. Okay, let's try again, shall we? We want to hurt it, but we don't want to kill it. But, again, if we get 2 lows, then we could probably do fine, but we just got a low and a pretty high. So maybe we'll have to play smarter about it. We got False Swipe, but I'm not going to teach False Swipe to anything. I know we're dropping frames like a madman right now, but there's nothing I can do about it. Okay, we got a high, so I'm not going to hope for a low. But instead... let's just start chucking stuff at it. I was like, didn't I buy a bunch of Ultra Balls? I know I did. If I'm honestly kind of waiting for Hogred to die, because then I can switch out into Ravenway, who Ravenway is like super fucking weak to this thing, if I remember correctly. Unless we just catch it right there. Okay, cool, coolio. All right, that's Regieleki. That's one of, I'm gonna say 4. There's 4 quests in the Crown Tundra. And this is one of them. Nah, I don't need to give Regieleki a nickname, and we'll send it to the box. Yep, that's it. Quest complete. Alright, let's get our boys back. Oh, we didn't even have oh my god, I didn't even realize I'd gotten rid of Corviknight. Yeah, so that's our 3 legend. Look at that. I honestly didn't... I thought it floated. I didn't even realize it hops. It hops here and there. But yeah, that's Regieleki. So yeah, this is where we're gonna end off for today. Here, overlooking this freaking temple. Oh my god, look at that absolute unit. Tomorrow we'll be back with Fall Guys in chat, of course. We've got Thor. The reason we didn't stream yesterday, Thor: Love and Thunder, and I'm going to talk about it because it seems to be a very divisive movie. That's for damn sure. And then we'll be back next week, next Tuesday, and we'll be talking about and we'll be back finishing. We're gonna finish off. We're finally going to be finishing off Sword and Shield next week. Next Tuesday, we're gonna finish off the Calyrex stuff. We're gonna go get all the guys. We're gonna go find all those stupid footprints, probably, hopefully. Yep, we'll finally be beating Sword and Shield. Took us long enough, honestly. Took me way long. Again, we've been working on this since May, and I did not want it to take that long. But we're finally gonna beat it, and then we're gonna move on to other things. And I am so ready to move on to other things, like you don't even know. But yeah, that's the Crown Tundra. Or that's the start of the Crown Tundra. So with that, I hope you all enjoyed. Stay tuned for more. Until next time, peace.